Hello everybody, today is Monday, July the 12th, and today is the start of a new reading and writing vlog. Today's Monday. It is potentially my last Monday before I have to go back to work. I might be going back on Friday, which is unfortunate, but it could happen, I don't know. So this is a Monday to get myself properly caught up. The amount of times I said that last week that I was going to get myself caught up was ridiculous considering how little I did. So it's going to happen this week. I've written in my calendar all the chapters where I should be, and today I'm going to do my best to get where I should be right now. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was going to do writing sprints today, but I'm not really feeling up to it, so I've postponed them to tomorrow. Hopefully that works out well. In terms of reading, this week is the week that I am planning on reading most of my Hades prompts for the Olympic Games readathon. I've already completed one book for the Olympic Games, and that was Ballet for Aunties. I read that as a prompt to read a standalone. For the rest of the week, I want to read The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This one I'm so excited about because I've been wanting to get into Robin Hobb for a while. This one I'm going to read for the prompt of reading a book featuring a main character with a hidden identity. Next, I'm going to be reading The Last Samsara by Kristen Ciccarelli. This is a book that I'm reading for the prompt of reading a book with a dark cover. This I'm also going to be reading for my buzzword book for the month because the buzzword for the month is last. Next, I'm going to be reading The Tyrant's Tomb by Rick Riordan. This is the 4th book in the Trials of Apollo series, and this one I am reading for to fulfill the prompt of reading a book that's random from your TBR. And then finally, the book that I'm probably going to start today is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This I'm reading to fulfill the prompt of reading a book with a wealthy main character. I already have my bookmark ready to go. I was going to start it last night, but then I decided to wait until this reading vlog started. But yeah, that's my TBR. My goal is to get caught up writing-wise. To catch you guys up, my main goal for this Camp NaNoWriMo is to complete a normal NaNoWriMo month. So to write 50,000 words to get my first draft of my novel. I am on track right now for that. Where I need to be today is by the end of today I need to be past 20,000 words in this work in progress, which I should be able to do. I'm currently sitting at 18,440 words, which is on track for that goal of writing 50,000 in the month. My other goal, my more lofty goal, is to write a chapter every day so that by the end of the month my entire first draft is done, because it will be longer than 50,000 words. Where I'm at right now is on track with the word count goal, not so on track with the chapter goal right now. Right now I am about halfway through chapter 8. I should be writing chapter 12 today, so I'm going to try and write as much as I can today. For breaks, I'm going to read Malibu Rising because it seems to work out really well that when I take a break to read specifically, I manage to get back to writing at some point that day. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling a little off. I've been feeling off all weekend. I think it's just because it's impending going back to work, and I'm not excited about that. But anyway, it is a dreary day again. It has been a dreary month so far, which I'm happy about. I've got a Kindle going, I've got a water going, and I'm ready to get started for today. So wish me luck. I will keep you guys updated because I technically have 4.5 chapters that I should be writing today. Definitely not going to complete all of that, but I will try and do as much as possible. Hi everybody, today is Wednesday, July 14th, and today I am really intending to be really productive. I just finished filming 2 videos just to get ready for Friday and Tuesday's videos since I start back to work on Friday and I know I'm going to be exhausted this weekend. Trying to get ahead a little bit. Super excited about both of those. I'm going to be editing those in a second, at least one of them. I'm about to sit down and continue reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I started reading this on Monday, and I got about 70 pages in, so I'm hoping to bang out quite a few words on this one, or read a few pages on this one. Today I'm going live in about an hour to do some writing productivity sprints, which I'm super excited about, and today is a really great day because today we are getting our air conditioning put in. You won't have to hear this disgusting fan any longer, hopefully. Don't know when they're supposed to be coming. Apparently they were supposed to be coming at some time after 9 a.m., but it's already 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they're still not here, so God knows when it's actually going to happen, but until then, I'm going to try and be as productive as possible. Yesterday and the day before were kind of really crappy days. I was not feeling great and not having the best time. So I'm really excited to get some stuff done today and to feel better today. Tomorrow's my last day before I go back to work, which is depressing as all hell. I really don't want to go, but I have to. So I'm going to try and get a lot done so that I don't have to feel as bad if I don't do much on Friday. Anyway, that's my quick update. I didn't vlog at all yesterday just because I wasn't feeling it, and now I'm going to go and get some stuff done. Hey guys, it's a bit later now. It's like 6:30 and I just finished reading Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid about an hour or so ago. I really enjoyed this. This was really good. I saw a lot of people saying they didn't like it as much as Daisy Jones or Evelyn Hugo, and I do have to say that I think this is my second favorite. Evelyn Hugo is my favorite, then this, then Daisy Jones in the 6. Maybe contentious, but I don't really care. This one was really great. I loved the exploration of Nina and her siblings as they prepare for this party, but also as they contemplate their lives. And I really loved the background info that you got on Mick and June and their relationship and how these kids' lives were formed and how these kids' lives pan out. I loved the way that Nina and her siblings interacted with each other and how much they truly loved each other, and seeing them get over their non-existent relationship with their father and learning how to navigate being a famous person's child and then entering into the world of fame later on in life. I don't know, I love this so much. I love the timeline and how it progressed. There was like, the only thing that I really didn't like was the random bits that you got about other people that were at the party, and it's like, it's cool, but I didn't really care about them. I wanted to know more about the kids, so that's probably my only caveat, but I ended up giving this a 5 out of 5 stars. This fulfilled the prompt for the Hades Olympic Games Readathon challenge of reading a book that featured a wealthy main character, and I'm very happy with it. Like I said, it's 6:30. We just finished watching the finale of Loki, which was really great, and now I'm going to sit down and try and get some words in. Tonight we're doing a taco night and a little bit of a, like, celebrating the end of my, or not celebrating, but just having one last final night before I go back to work on Friday. And we're gonna drink some wine, we're gonna watch some TV, we're gonna play some golf, we're gonna play some Mario games. It's gonna be fun, and I'm super excited, but right now I'm gonna get some words in and get them done before I have to do that. I only have about 1,500 words that I need to write, I believe, and we'll see where we're going. Hey everybody, so today is Thursday, July 15th, and today is my last day of freedom before going back to work tomorrow morning. I'm sad, but we're gonna push through it. Today I have a bunch of goals of things that I want to get done around the house before my first day of work. First of all, I want to do some like cleaning stuff. I need to do laundry. I need to clean my bathroom and get that kind of stuff sorted. On another hand, I want to get a couple of videos edited because I don't want to have to do them over my weekend of recovery. I'm going to edit my video for tomorrow and get it scheduled, and my video for Tuesday, just get it done out of the way. Then I can go on to more fun things. I want to do my words, my 1,667 words, maybe try and do a bit more and try and do a bit of catch up. And then I want to get a good chunk of the way into The Last Samsara by Kristen Ciccarelli. I started it last night. I got literally 3 pages in, so didn't make a ton of progress, but I'm definitely going to be using this as my like goal for my breaks. Once I complete a task, I'll allow myself to read a little bit. But that's the goal for today. Regarding getting some stuff done around the house today, like the air conditioning is going in the basement today, and potentially they're coming up to put it in the attic, which is very exciting because if they get it into the attic today, that means it's done today, which is what I want. Oh, I forgot to mention, I got the audiobook for The Tyrant's Tomb on Libby, so I'm going to be starting that at some point today as well. If I get all my like fun things done, I might listen to that while I play my Animal Crossing and do maybe some Sims today, just to kind of relax and get myself ready to go. I really hope I have time for that because that'd be super fun. But yeah, I also decided for later on in the month, I'm not going to be listening to the audiobook for Home Before Dark. It's just not something that I'm really, truly interested in. So for the Pop Culture Readathon, instead of reading Home Before Dark as a ghost story, I'm going to be reading and actually listening to the audiobook for Cemetery Boys by Aidan Thomas. I also got that on Libby, so change in plans there. Yeah, I also forgot to mention as well that Malibu Rising counted as a prompt for reading a book for the Pop Culture Readathon. It counted as the prompt for Take Me Away, the song from Freaky Friday, as the prompt was to read a book that takes you to another time and place, and it was a historical fiction set in 1985, so first prompt for that completed as well. Very exciting. I'm going to do some printing and take down some new stuff for the bullet journal and get that updated. But yeah, now I'm 2 books into the Olympic Games readathon and 1 book into pop culture, so very exciting. Progress is being made despite my really shitty mood in the last few days, so hopefully we can keep that up and have a grand old time. So it's a bit later now. It is like 5:10 p.m. I have done a lot of stuff that was on my to-do list. I edited and scheduled the next 2 videos that are going up on my channel on Friday and then on Tuesday. I have cleaned my bathroom, which was desperately needed, and now it is so fresh and clean and so happy with it. I didn't do laundry because Tyler did the laundry for me because he's an angel. I did my writing for the day. I just did my exact 1,667 words. I didn't like go over or under just because I was not in the mood. And the only thing left on my to-do list is to do some reading. While I was cleaning the bathroom, however, I started listening to the audiobook of The Tyrant's Tomb by Rick Riordan, and I'm so happy to be back in this world. I'm still kind of like figuring out where I'm at in terms of plot and stuff like that, but I just got a very good recap in the beginning of what happened at the end of The Burning Maze that I forgot about, so very excited to see how this continues. I'm loving the narrator, the audiobook narrator. His voice is so interesting and it fits very well with Apollo's like quirky character, so that's exciting. I'm about to sit down and do a bit of reading. I want to read more of The Last Samsara, which is the book that I'm reading for Buzzword Readathon and for Hades' team for the Olympic Games. Hopefully I can finish these 2 in the next couple of days and then spend the weekend reading The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, which is the shorter than I thought it was first book in the Farseer trilogy. and the last book that's on my TBR for the week. So I'm going to try and finish these 2 in the next 2 days, or by the end of tomorrow, maybe. I don't know if that's going to happen. Either way, I have 3 days left in this week, not including today, to finish these 3 books. So wish me some luck. But for now, I feel very productive. I still haven't really eaten anything today, which is not good. So I need to go make some dinner and then just kind of relax. The only other thing left that I wanted to do tonight was shower. And I have to go to bed early, so I have to wake up at 5:45. It's a later start than normal for me, so I should not be complaining, but I'm complaining anyway. And then also another update, I got an email from my university that I'm starting at in September. If you guys don't know, I am doing another master's. I am getting my Master's of Library and Information Science, which is what I need to become a librarian, and I'm very excited about it. This is kind of an interim thing for me because I am still planning on going on and doing my PhD, but this is what I'm going to be doing for the next year. Starting in September, the school that I'm going to is Western University in London. But I don't want to have to drive to London every day. I was not anticipating having to go and do in-person classes when I signed up for the program, and I just got the email today saying that the first term, so from September to December, we are given the option of doing online or in person. Thank God. So I'm going to be doing online. I'll be getting all of my required courses out of the way, and then I can just, for the rest of my degree, choose from the selected online electives, because a lot of them are optioned for online anyway. That's the plan anyway, but I'm very excited and less stressed knowing that I don't have to drive to London every day in the next 3 months, because I really don't want to have to do that, especially because I'm going to be still working, and that would just be much too much for me. So anyway, good news today, and now I'm just going to go get some grading done. It's been a pretty good day for my last day of freedom. Hey guys, so it's a bit later now. I just sat down to do some more reading of The Last Name Zara, and I decided I'm gonna DNF it. I'm like 30 pages in and I'm not enjoying it. The main character seems really whiny, and like there's some really dubious like talk of slaves and slavery and stuff like that, and it's just not something I feel like reading, so I'm gonna put it down. I am going to instead pick up an audiobook. I actually just picked up the audiobook for Otherworld by Jason Segel, and I think Kristen Miller is her name. It is a part of a series called The Last of Reality. So that's what I'm going to listen to for my buzzword prompt for this month at some point, because I don't feel like continuing with that, and it was the only book that I had on my entire TBR that had the word last in it that I need for buzzword. So I'm DNFing it. I'm probably going to unhaul it. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. It's not something I'm interested in reading, so I'm gonna skip that. And instead, for the prompt of reading a book with a dark cover for the Hades team for the Olympic Games, I'm going to use one of the other books that I have on my TBR for the month. For that, I'm probably going to end up using Serpent and Dove, because I'm not using it for anything for the Olympic Games, I'm just using it for Pop Culture Readathon, so I will switch that prompt to then, because I don't have time to read books I'm not interested in. It's not something I'm willing to do. Hey everybody, it is Saturday, July 17th. I didn't vlog at all yesterday because it was my first day back to work. It was a long day, it was a rough day, and I ended the day by breaking my glasses, hence me wearing an old pair that does not look like me anymore. I've spent basically the whole day in bed and in the bath because these glasses are a slightly different prescription, and so I've had a massive headache all day, and like my depth perception is still off, so struggling with that, but it's been a bit of a day. There's one positive though. I finished reading the, what is it called? Tyrant's Tomb, book 4 in the Trials of Apollo series by Rick Riordan. I read this book for 2 of my readathon prompts. The first is for the Olympic Games for Team Hades. I read this because it featured, I read this as my random TBR pick. I also read this for Pop Culture Readathon for the Thrill Seekers bingo board because it featured a shifter. I was mainly using it as Apollo because he is technically in a shifted form. He's not in his godly form, he's in his mortal form. But also I didn't realize that Frank Jean is in this, and he is a character from the Heroes of Olympus series, and he can shapeshift into whatever animal he likes. This book was great. I really enjoyed it. I loved being back in this world. I haven't read a Rick Riordan book in a couple years, so very, very happy with it, and I'm so excited to move on to the finale of the series, which is crazy. This will be the third series in the Percy Jackson world, and it might be the final series. I'm not quite sure, but either way, it's been a really fun ride. It's been really great watching Apollo grow, despite him being thousands of years old in this mortal body, and with all of these demigods, he is definitely learning more about himself and how horrible, for lack of a better word, he was as a god, and just learning to deal with his past mistakes and to grow as a person. It's been really great. The battle scenes were fantastic, and I cried by the end of it. It was a really good time. Very exciting. But I have the rest of today and tomorrow to finish this, at my very least, for my goal, and then listen to Otherworld at some point else during the month. I haven't done any writing yet today, and I really didn't do any yesterday, so I am behind already in terms of that, but I'm kind of exhausted, so I don't know if I'm going to start writing now. I'm feeling very discouraged now that I've gone back to work, to be perfectly honest, because I was just so tired yesterday, and yesterday I didn't even start at my normal start time. So I'm not sure how the rest of this month is going to go, but I'm going to be optimistic and see if I can get some stuff done. Hello all again. Today's Sunday, July 18th. I'm struggling to find the words today. I think I am reaching my typical NaNoWriMo second, halfway point slump, and I need to get over it. I think what I need to do, since being back to work has put me into a right slump, and I'm not okay with it. I'm not happy with that being how I spend the rest of this month. So I think what I need to do is really focus on my sleep, making sure I get a good amount of sleep each day and not napping when I get home from work, which is my typical downfall, starting tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm going back to my early morning starts. I start work at 4:30 in the morning, and usually I am just absolutely gutted and exhausted by the time I get home. I sleep for hours, and then I'm just groggy and gross. I make dinner, I eat, I go to bed again. I don't want that to happen, because I want to keep up on my reading, I want to keep up on my writing, and I really need to get out of this funk. So today I started off by starting a new book. I started reading The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb, the first book in the Farseers trilogy and the first book in the Elderlings world, I believe. I'm about 75 pages in, and I am enjoying it so far. I like Fitz's perspective. I like hearing about how this world is being created. I am still in the big world building section, but I'm okay with it. It's really helping me to kind of understand how world building and fantasy is working. It's getting me back into that mode, so which is going to be good for my writing. But yeah, I've just had breakfast, I've just been eating, and I've just been relaxing. I slept way too late today, so tonight's going to be a struggle to sleep. I'm just watching a couple YouTube videos, and I'm going to start the edit of this vlog and get it done and ready to go. Basically just adding today's clips before I can set it to upload tomorrow. And then I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon, evening writing. I already have dinner planned out, so I don't have to think too much about that. And I can get some good words done today, I think. I'm in a better writing mood, I think, compared to yesterday and Friday at least. I just really want to reach all my goals. I've been having such a good time the last few months being off from work, reaching all of my reading goals, doing all these readathons, and I don't want to slow it now. I've had some rocky days this week, but I really am excited to start next week off on a lighter note. I'm gonna copy and paste my outline into a Google Doc, I think, as well, so that during some lulls at work over the next week or so, I might be able to get some words done at work, which would be very exciting. Anyway, I think I'm rambling now, so I will talk to you guys when I have more updates. I might play some Sims and listen to my audiobook. But for now, I'm going to continue watching my video and getting myself sorted for the day. I just passed 30,000 words in this manuscript. I cannot quite believe it. Hello everybody, it is a bit later now, it's about 7 o'clock, and I just finished my writing for the day. I just passed 30,000 words in this draft of my work in progress, and I can't believe it. This was one of the better writing days I've had in like the last week. I'm still working on chapter 8, which is insane, but it's just past 3,000 words, which is a bit long, but I'm about to finish it off soon. Not tonight, because I'm done for today, but in the next couple of days. I'm so excited. This felt really good, and it was definitely a better way to end off this week, considering my mood. But now let me just quickly wrap up this week for you guys. I ended up finishing 2 books this week, which I'm very excited about. The first up was Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I ended up giving this a 5 out of 5 stars, and this counted for 2 readathon prompts. First, it counted for Team Hades in the Olympic Games, as it counted as the prompt for reading a book where the main character is wealthy, and it also counted for the Teenage Dreams pop culture bingo board as a prompt of reading a book that takes you to another time and place. This was a historical fiction set in the 1980s. Next up, I read The Tyrant's Tomb by Rick Riordan. This is the 4th book in the Trials of Apollo series, and I also gave this a 5 out of 5 stars. This also counted for 2 prompts. The first being for the Team Hades in the Olympic Games readathon. This counted as reading a book that was random off my TBR. And then for the pop culture readathon, this counted for the Thrill Seekers bingo board as reading a book that featured a shifter. And then just this morning, I started reading The Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. This I got about 75 pages into, and I'm probably going to finish in the next day or 2. I'm super excited about it. It's a really great high fantasy that I'm enjoying quite a bit from the get-go. In terms of writing, last week I ended off with 18,440 words, and now I am at 30,114, so I have written about 12,000 words, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, we're doing really good. This was not one of my best weeks in terms of reading and my mood, but hopefully this will turn around and I'll be better next week. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy watching this vlog, and let me know down in the comments below what books you read for the month or how many words you wrote for Camp NaNoWriMo. If you're new here, please subscribe. I put out new bookish and writing videos every week, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye-bye.